Does everything feel super busy to you at this time of year? Because it always does for me. Hi everyone, this is Tina with Overall Adventures. Thank you so much for joining me. When life is busy, at least for me, sometimes the first thing that goes is journaling. But journaling is so beneficial during all times, but especially the busy ones. So today I've put together a little video for you of some benefits of journaling during crazy times and some really practical, quick strategies to get to journaling and get everything you need out of it. But disclaimer, you can also give yourself permission to not journal during this time. And I know I contradict myself. I can contradict myself and give yourself permission to maybe make journaling look a little bit different than it does in your ideal kind of situation, and give yourself permission to make it not aesthetic, especially when you're this busy. So let's get into some benefits of journaling when life is super busy. First and foremost, journaling will recenter you and give you just a chance to breathe. And when life is crazy, isn't that just all we need? It also helps you slow down and create a sense of pause in your day, and we could use that. It can also help you get perspective. I think when things are super busy, it's hard to kind of like wrap your head around what's actually happening. You're just kind of like, I don't know. I know for me, I'm just going through the motions sometimes, and sitting down to journal during a busy time can give me perspective on that kind of whirlwind that's happening around me. De-stress, de-stress. Obviously, journaling with that sense of pause and with that sense of calm and perspective, it's going to help you de-stress, which is going to help you kind of tackle that busy time with even more love and compassion and strength for yourself. And last but not least, I find that when life is really busy, I might have a lot of feelings or thoughts that I might be completely unaware of because I just don't have the time to sit and think about them or to kind of dwell on them. So journaling during a busy time can help you uncover what's really kind of going on beneath your own surface. Let's get into 10 really practical spreads or ideas to get you started. All of these are quick, get you in and out of journaling, and still give you that juicy benefit that we were just talking about. Set an alarm, 10 minutes. That's it before you normally wake up. 10 minutes. Leave your journal by your nightstand and just take those 10 minutes to just right before you get out of bed. Once you get out of bed, you're gonna start doing your busy thing, right? You're gonna get into your busy mode. It's gonna be hard to sit again. But if you take the first 10 minutes, absolute first 10 minutes, it should help. Get a smaller journal and take it with you wherever you go. This was huge for me when I was teaching. During that time, I gravitated towards pocket-sized notebooks because I could take it with me to school, and anytime there was kind of a lull in my day, or maybe the kids were taking an exam or they were having some kind of reading time, I would whip out my notebook and just write a little bit. I just took those little moments wherever I could. And when I was a student, I would actually do the same thing. I had a notebook and it looked like I was taking notes, but really sometimes I just needed that moment to kind of like reconnect with myself and take a sense of pause, even in a class. Stream of consciousness writing or word vomit. I recently made 2 different videos about these, so you could go check it out. But what I love about stream of conscious writing for really busy times is that it's going to get you, it's a quick writing process. It's a quick entry, and you're not really thinking too hard. You're just vomiting out on the page and letting it be what it is. So for more strategies on that, check out the video above. 1 word a day entries. Hear me out. Hear me out. So what you could do is, this is like really, really busy. Just write the day on the top, 1 word that describes your whole day. And that you could do probably at the end of the day would make more sense. Or you could do just like a head, heart, spirit check-in or soul check-in. And then just 1 word for your head, 1 word for your heart, 1 word for your spirit. I've recommended this before, but music I think is really great as well. So you could do like a song for the day. What about a post-it journal entry? I kind of love this. I think this is what I'm gonna try this week. So take a post-it, slap it in your journal, give me a high, give me a low. Done. That's it. That's all the space you got to write. It's 1 post-it. Outer circle is kind of like what people see. when they're looking at you from the outside, or what you're projecting on the outside. And then an inner circle is how you're really feeling on the inside, or what's going on internally within you. So you could draw two massive, one big circle and another small circle in between, and just journal that way. I think that's a really cool visual aid, and something that you could get, you could have a lot of speed with, especially during a busy day. Write big. There was this one time where I was really stressed. I can't remember where I was living. It wasn't abroad, but I took a journal and I took a marker, just a big old marker, and I just wrote massively for multiple days in a row, and it felt so good and freeing. So why not try something like that? Write big and just say, like, I don't have time to write, but I'm feeling really stressed, or whatever it is, or I'm feeling really happy about how busy my life is right now, whatever is going on. Write big. And with that, you could doodle as well, but I just think there's something really cool about taking a big old marker or Sharpie and just going in your notebook for that. So in this super busy season of your life, you might find it really impossible to write. I know this happened for me, especially the first 2 years of college. And what I did instead was I just kept track and held on to every little tiny bit of paper that meant something to me. So if it was like my class schedule, or a note that somebody wrote, or like the announcement of my room with me and my roommate's name on it, I kept every little piece of ephemera, and then I kind of just stuck it in an envelope for that year or for those few months. And then, like, when I had time in the summer, I went back and I pasted all of that ephemera into the journal and kind of made little notes along the way. I still felt like I was documenting my time, but I didn't have the pressure to write all these like really intense entries. Mind maps. I think this is such an efficient way to quickly visualize and kind of word vomit or dump out your feelings onto the page. I have a couple really specific spreads for busy times that I think would be really, really helpful. So check out that video above. Off of that, you could do a list, right? So like list of things that have happened, list of feelings that you've had, list of things that you want to write about later or like expand upon later. I've definitely done this. And maybe talking about like, what is busyness to you? I don't know, that's kind of interesting. And last but not least, let go of your expectations of this ideal writing session. You are in a busy time in your life, and that's okay. And that means your journal is going to have to reflect that. Write wherever you can, whenever you can, because you will feel supported by that. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that was helpful. Take a breath. You've got this. Sending you lots of love and creative fire. Peace.